Good morning, ma'am. My name is Kevin J. HJU. This is my video discussion of what I've learned of this topic. Forensic photographer. To qualify as a forensic photographer, one must possess the following traits. First is technical skills. So it is important because dapat marunong tayo mag-operate ng camera as a photographer. So bago tayo makapunta sa technical skills is dapat may knowledge tayo in photography. So number 3 is experience. Experience is very also important because dito tayo mahahasa sa isang skills sa experience. Kasi kung marami na tayong experience sa pagpo-photography is malaking bagay na yon. Okay? Number 4, attention to details. So, ang ibig sabihin nito is like example, mayroon akong ginagamit sa isa crime scene like kutsilyo. So, yung kutsilyo is kukuhanan nung picture sa taga forensic para i-present sa korte. Kung ano lang yung detalye, kung ano lang yung mga evidence na nandun is kukuhanan nun na sa taga forensic photography. Okay. Number 5, photographs will stand up in a court. So kung ano lang yung qualified is yun lang din yung i-present sa korte. Okay? To obtain such qualification, one must begin in acquiring knowledge and technical skills in the following areas of photography. So dapat jud na ay knowledge sa photography because kung wala kang knowledge in photography, di mo yun ma-operate kung yung light and lens, cameras, exposure, films, darkroom utilization. Kung wala kang knowledge is di mo yun mai-operate yung mga darkrooms, di mo alam kung ano ba yung dapat ilalagay sa mga ganun na sistema. So, chemical preparation, film and photographic papers development, negatives and enlargements and printing. Okay? Principles of photography. Photograph is a mechanical result of photograph. To produce a photograph, light electromagnetic radiation is needed. So, yung photograph is need siya og light para maka-create siya og image. So, second, light is an electromagnetic radiation that has wavelength of any length. So, kaya tayo nakita natin yung paligid kasi it's because the sun's the light. The electromagnetic spectrum. The electromagnetic spectrum is a continuum of all electromagnetic waves arranged according to frequency. So, yung electromagnetic spectrum is ito yung tinatawag na kabuuhan ng pinag-combine na electromagnetic wave na naka-arrange na from gamma rays to X-rays, ultraviolet rays, visible light, radar, FM and TV. So, naka-arrange na sila but different frequency and different wavelength and also different energy to produce, and that's the electromagnetic spectrum. X-ray na. So, X-rays, ang X-ray is ito yung ginagamit sa medical purposes para makita yung fractured bones and si X-rays is meron siyang small wavelength. It means the shorter wavelength is higher energy to produce. So next, ultraviolet rays. Ultraviolet rays is ito yung ginagamit sa photograph, fingerprints, altered documents, and the detection of secret writings. So, ito yung mga ginagamit na yung pag-identify sa yung fingerprints or ultraviolet rays ang gamiton. So, visible light rays is ito yung visible sa atin kung bakit nakikita natin yung mga paligid. Okay? Infrared rays. Infrared rays is ginagamit po ito sa pambasa. Like sa mga dirty documents na dili na nato mabasa is kaya ni infrared rays. Like anang mga burnout na nga documents nga dili na nato mabasa, by using infrared rays is kaya kunyang basahin. So, okay. Dirita sa okay. The colors of photography. Colors of photography is meron siyang formula nga white minus any primary colors is equal secondary colors. And the second, white minus any secondary colors is equal primary colors. So, behavior of light. Okay? Reflected. First is reflected, the deflection or bouncing back of light when it is a surface. So, muna yung ginatawag is reflect, nag-bounce back. So, ito yung object, ito yung light, mag-bounce back siya, direct yung pasinante.